はい、続いてのゲーム、キャリーの洞窟3です。始まり、出てきましたね。一応なんか調べたら、スマホ用ゲームみたいな感じではあるんですけど、Windows とは書いてますね。
Oh, I'm live. All right. Okay. So yeah, this is Callie's Caves 3. I think it's got a nice look to it. You know, it's got a very nice
結構王道な
scene here. But yeah, let's just get straight to it. 3, 2, 1.
あ、
Let's go.
こう 2D アクションというんですかね、始まりました。
Callie's Caves 3. It is a game where we are playing as an adorable little girl who has way too many weapons at her disposal, especially for an 8-year-old. You know, 8-year-olds you usually don't want to give like giant lasers to, but this is the world of Callie's Caves. Like, she's a little girl with giant
剣と銃を使い分けるみたいな感じでは、なんか調べてみたら出てきましたね。
the home of evil scientists, because again, scientists are evil. Science is evil. We need to defeat the scientist. And in this case, the scientist kidnapped our parents. So the kid has to rescue her parents from the kidnapper with way too many weapons. You might be wondering by the name any percent plus saves. That's because it just yeah, this game's save files work very weird. We can actually use a little bit of programming knowledge to create a perfect save file. Yeah. Oh. Speaking of furries from the last run. Where
武器は大きな剣による攻撃と銃による攻撃を組み合わせて狼だったり山賊と戦う感じらしいですね。
So we do that on purpose to like start a save file with all the weapons that we need to beat the game and none of the weapons that we don't, and having all the weapons at full power. So yeah, we just like go into Notepad, change that. We also give ourselves enough money to do the run, and yeah, just change it in Notepad. So it's very easy to do. There's a lot of abilities that Callie is supposed to get over the course of the game.
そうですね、なんかライフも多そうですけど。
Multiple playthroughs of the game. You should
あ、そうですね、2% プラスセーブスってどうだろう。
You play it once and you get everything. It's meant to be like every successive playthrough that you do, you get more and more abilities unlocked. And instead, we're just like, we'll just do the game normally.
めっちゃ説明
And
され
we'll
てた
just
と
do
思
the
うんで
game
すけど、
once with only the things we need.
確認できてな
So
かった
one
で
of
す。
the largest movement options that you're actually seeing a lot here, you kind of see Callie like right there, bears her head down and like jets forward real quick. That's actually a glitch. There's like a run walk button and there's also a dash button. You're not supposed to be
あ、そうですね。
dash and run at the same time. But if
以前のセーブファイルからの武器の使用が許可されます。で、あとは 2% なのでクリアを目指すっていう感じらしいですね。
just kind of stack on top of each other, so you are able to move way fast.
これと別でニューゲームプラスがあるので差別化がわからないんですけど、
The laser is really handy because it can shoot through everything. Like, its hitbox is active and goes through all objects. It has no collision with walls, so like, you know, when I want to defeat enemies that are off screen, then I can just, you know, do that with a giant big laser. Also, the dodge roll is something that you have to get finding it in the game. So like just setting up the save file so we automatically have it is a big time saver.
あ、難易度が違う
So
の
this
か。
is the
ニ
other
ュー
gun
クラ
that
ス
you'll
だ
see
と。
a lot throughout the run. This is the spike gun,
痛いですね。
and as the name suggests, it shoots spikes, but you can stand on top of the spikes.
矢が出てきた。
And what does that mean? That means that we could
な
gain
んかまたもう普通に面白そうな
and
ゲームが出てきちゃいましたけど。
as we
で
gain
きちゃいましたって
height,
ちょっと
we just
変
kind
で
of
した。
skip through a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4,
まだ可愛い。
5. I want 5 sandwiches. Sandwiches are important. You'll see why later. So I need a lot of sandwiches.
サンドイッチ今買ったのは重要なんですけど、理由は後でわかるみたいです。
So here, I'm going to eat my first sandwich. I'm also going to eat this chicken leg. It's just a safety thing. So here is Carl. He's King Carl Slime the Fourth. Because like in the first Cowie's Cave game, you find King Carl Jr. So
あっさり倒した。
King Carl
まあ
Slime
武
the
器引き
Fourth
継いでるのもあってかな。
didn't last very long. That's why the reason why is because whenever you eat a sandwich, it basically doubles your attack power for 2 minutes. So like having a bunch of sandwiches just means that we can basically I went right after the flamethrower spike gun. There we go. So basically, I eat a ton of sandwiches, I get super strong, and bosses just kind of disappear. Yeah, so sandwiches save a ton of time.
あれ、キャラクター変わった。
So I would say the game is. I would actually say the game is good. It is fun. But you can tell whenever you're playing it that this game was not designed as a PC title first. Like, this is a PC game. It is on Steam, but this game was originally an Android release, and a lot of the game was kind of designed around like microtransactions. Well, not really microtransactions, but like get more experience if you pay for this or that.
あ、Steam ありましたね。多分日本語がサポートされてないだけでしたね。
He's a really cool character. He'll show up like a few times in the game. But yeah, the PC version, obviously, that doesn't really work that well on Steam. So, and plus, yeah, just we could change the save file as however we want. But like the game itself is actually
そうですね。ちなみに次のゲームダンス&レボリューションは解説の方おられますので。
There's quite a few Cowie's Caves games, and they're all different. But let's see if I can get the skip here. Got it. Yeah, so using the oh, there we go. Thank goodness. I almost clipped into a wall there, and that's a
そ
soft
この
lock.
矢、
No way out of
射出した矢に乗って進むのがかなり便利そうですね。
So, yeah, getting the javelin jumps is really cool. Yeah, it makes a big difference. Okay, I need the bomb now. Let's see, bomb. There we go. And now the laser. And spike gun, if I can get this skip first try. Yes, no. There we go, okay. Yeah, so that skips a ton of... that skips a large chunk of the game right there. It's very jank. I hope it looked as jank as it is. If you want the actual fastest speed run of this game, the fastest version of this game, the speed run, is actually the Android
これ
version.
Steam のレビュ
The reason being is that it's
かなり評価
incredibly
いい
easy
です
to
ね。
get into developer mode in the Android version, and part of developer mode
点数も多く
actually
て、
is just there
そ
is
の
a
上で
this is gonna sound so bad. There is just a final boss beaten flag within the code in the developer mode, and you could just set the flag to final boss beaten true, and the game automatically ends. Like, the Android version of this game's speedrun is 7 seconds. You can just, you just open the dev menu, turn the final boss beaten flag to true, and credits roll. Oh yeah, Buzz, the terrible tarantula. Sorry, you didn't get enough spiders last game, so now you get more spiders.
浮き強い状態なので一瞬で終わっちゃいますね、ボス
yeah,
が。
that's world 3 down. I want to go down here. And this is now going to be an area where I use the spike gun quite a bit to kind of just, you know, make my way the way I want. Yeah, Buzz was gone pretty quick. I don't know. How many spiders did you guys expect? Yeah, all of this is behind Callie's house. Callie's a very... Okay, that was a weird slowdown. Why is the game doing that? Okay. Interesting. I've never gotten the game to lag like that before. So I don't know what I was doing, but whatever. It's probably a bunch of sprites on screen due to how much I'm overusing the spike gun. So yeah, now we're playing as Bera again. That's never happened before. There you go.
地下っぽいところはクマさんが頑張ってます。
These jumps here, you have to be careful because if you fall into one of the lava pits, there's no way back out of them, at least with some of them, and all you can do is just sit there until you game over. Let's see, can I get the skip? No, I didn't get the skip. Go for it again here. There we go. Got the skip. Yeah, happiness is not the lava floor. Do not fall in the lava. And like, what's even better is like now I have like 20 health. So like it takes a really long time to get over whenever you have way too much health. So yeah, don't do that. You know, Callie does look like Penny from Inspector Gadget. Callie does have an older sister that was introduced in Callie's Caves 4. She has brown hair. And in Callie's Caves 4, it's like several years of the future, so Callie is now a teenager and is much taller.
初期状態だと大変そうですね。今結構武器ある状態なんで。
It's a much better designed game than Callie's Caves 3, but
進めやすそうですけど。
Unfortunately, all of the really fun movement tech that's in here is removed in Callie's Caves 4. So like jumping on top of these spikes, these javelin throws, basically, yeah, that's not a thing that happens. So you can't choose your way through levels doing that. There is no extended rolling where I'm doing this like really difficult, near frame perfect movement tech over and over to gain speed. Like there's just a lot of and no, you can't use notepad editing for Callie's Caves 4. As the dev of Callie's Caves 3 will tell you, he wasn't. I think they would honestly admit that they weren't the greatest programmers in the world at the time whenever they made Callie's Caves 3. But it's a cool game. Like the concepts are really cool. So by Callie's Caves 4, yeah, he was a much better programmer. So you can't do like just notepad save files. to mess with stuff. Let's see, and then... Whee! So yeah, we're almost to the end of Eagle's Peak here. So if we go back to what I said earlier, the payment models were definitely improved later on as well. So that is an improvement as well. So remember what I said about the laser doing weird things when you shoot it through walls? This boss we're going to kill off screen. This is Balding Eagle. He's not bald yet, he's just balding. Fly off screen, and you know what? I don't care that you're somewhere over in that general vicinity. There you go, he's dead.
画面外で倒しましたね。
So yeah, also getting the ability to swim is something you need to unlock. So like, yeah, changing the save file, we could just say, yeah, we can already swim. Callie has went to swim lessons, although she still needs her floaties. So she's not the greatest swimmer. Yeah, we definitely found the Balding Eagle's greatest weakness: giant lasers. It's a large weakness. As I would figure, it's probably a weakness of most animals. So yeah. Hey. No, I didn't want to do that. I want... Okay. I think my computer's doing weird things. 1. Giant lasers. 2. Deforestation. Yeah, deforestation does cause problems as well. Yeah. Flamethrower time. So this is the only place in the game that we actually need the flamethrower. If it wasn't for these wooden blocks, we wouldn't ever pick up the flamethrower. I did not mean to jump up here. Yeah, the game is playing in like slow motion. This is weird. Whatever. Could be my computer frying itself. I hope not. I don't know. I've never had this much lag, so I'm wondering if it's something with my computer instead, but whatever. Like, this is still playable, right? Okay, so yeah, here, it's back to normal speed here. Get down there, Callie. Get past you. Thank you. Thank you, giant pirate guy. I also enjoy the enemy designs quite a bit in this game. I don't know why. Just a lot of them seem like just big dudes with weapons, and it's great. Like, I'm just a tiny little girl, and here we go. We're going to go up against a giant muscle guy with missile launcher. You know, it makes sense. But I mean, Callie is just as equally packed as muscle dudes, so, you know, she might actually be better off. So let's see here. So this is Flashing Morty. This is a Shelly the Hive Queen. I just found a glitch before this
はすぐに終わります。
So yeah.
多分。
Wow, it didn't happen.
うわーすごい。
But whatever. Yeah, the boss isn't supposed to go backwards, and the boss just kind of damages itself doing that.
強化武器のおかげ
Yeah,
で。
he just managed to get behind the kill plane there, and behind the boss just kind of freaks out. So the first time I did it, the boss shot like hundreds of shots at once. That time, the boss just kind of stayed in place and died, so, you know, whatever. But yeah, that was a new glitch. So I guess we didn't need the, I guess I didn't need to say flashing warning. The game actually worked surprisingly normally. As normal as it could be whenever you're, like, messing with a boss's spawning location. So if I can get this skip, there we go. Nice, we got the skip again. Yeah, skips with the needle gun are really fun. So you can just kind of, you know, fly over stuff. So here we go, Bear, he's a good bear. Bear plays more important role story-wise, like if you actually play the game casually, but since we've got like all cutscenes basically turned off, it doesn't do anything. Like the cutscenes of introducing Bera to the story aren't really here, so just out of nowhere, it just says meanwhile, and the meanwhile is you play as Bera for a little bit of time. It's like Bear's a cute bear. He's a really cute bear. Also, I want to give a big shout out to the organizers for rearranging a lot of scheduling stuff. My run was supposed to be earlier in the day, but where I live in Ecuador is currently undergoing a lot of issues. So we have rolling blackouts here, and yeah, it had basically my run had to be in prime time for me to actually have electric. So thank you, organizers.
奏者さん、エクアドルの方みたいで、
Yeah, the bear spotting on a headband is pretty great.
この時間しか走れない
There we go.
理由が、なんか計画停電があったみたいで、この時間なら大丈夫だったみたいで
I
す。
want to go down here. Thank you. The Dark Castle is a cool level, I guess. Yeah, just kind of go straight forward like that using your oh yeah, we took a lava bath to go under that. So taking a lava bath works sometimes. Let's see if I can get up there. There we go. Yeah, another short skip. And another short skip. Yeah, nice. Okay. Again, using the spike gun just gets you through areas you shouldn't be able to go through. Okay. So here's going to be the next boss. The next boss can only be hit by your sword. And you're like, wait, do you have a sword? Yes, we have a sword. We just don't use it very often. It's not very useful because it doesn't do as much damage as like just hitting things with a gun. So, you know, let's use the sword. No, wait. Sword is next boss. This is just Cyborg Colossus. So Cyborg Colossus, I can just kind of shoot his head and he disappears. The boss in this area is going to be who we want to get get rid of. So yeah, Herbert's Laboratory. Herbert's Laboratory is where you're supposed to actually get the Herbert's Laboratory is where you're supposed to get the laser. So like, here, I'm going to use the flamethrower there. Here we go. Hey, get out of the lava. There we go. Yeah, so like, it's really nice that we can get the laser right from the start of the game. You know, it's just such a good weapon. And if I can do this right, there we go. Yeah, I don't want to go through that door. I want to go through this door down here. Yeah, boom. Herbert's Laboratory. At the end of this area, we won't actually fight Herbert. Herbert is the big bad evil scientist. He's not the final boss of this area, though. Like, he technically appears in the lab, but he's not the boss of the lab. Like, he'll be the boss of hell. And you did hear that right. Yeah, you kind of go to the underworld in this game, because that makes sense. Switch back to the laser. Yeah, I mean, if I saw this little girl this loaded, I would probably run as well. Yeah, giant evil scientist named Herbert. And I need bombs. Let's see. So it's really annoying to switch weapons because you can only switch weapons in one direction. So like if you accidentally overshoot the weapon you want to change to, you have to go cycle through all the weapons again. I did not mean to do that. Why did I go backwards? Thank you. So like, that's really annoying. I don't think Herbert reanimates things. Hey, get out of the lava. You don't need a lava bath right now, Callie. Like, you know, it helped you to take that lava bath earlier, but not right now. Like, you're fine without lava. Okay, you let me get through that. Thank you. And get down there. Thank you. Yeah, Herbert. Yeah, Herbert kidnapped her parents. He should have seen it coming. There's actually a secret ending in this game that you could get, that you find out that Herbert's like your uncle. So, like, I don't want to know all the bad blood that's gone down in this family. I don't know if, like, does that make him a good uncle or a bad uncle? You know, he's like an uncle on your father's side, if that makes any difference. I think uncles on your father's side can always be a little bit weirder than the ones on your mom's side, right? Like, you just expect that. Like, that's what you expect out of uncles. So yeah, like at the end of the game in like the new game plus modes, you just like find a picture of him and you're like, hey Herbert, you're actually family. Come back to the family, buddy. And he's like, okay, I won't be evil anymore. And yeah, he comes back to the family. So, you know, maybe that's why all of this is behind Callie's house, because, like, you know, Herbert knew he could build a giant base for much cheaper, you know, on family land. I'm guessing, you know, that's my in-head canon. So yeah, Herbert is standing. Well, Herbert is there, but you know. Okay, so I need to just hit this boss with my sword. The hitboxes are very annoying. So you can get a 2-cycle, but that requires a lot of things to work out. So getting a 3-cycle is okay. So now, if you're curious where we are, if you're curious where we are, yes, this is the underworld that we have now went to. Yeah, this is also just behind Callie's house. Like, the underworld is here. You've got a really normal house, Callie. Like having a portal to the underworld probably is pretty valuable. So I think your parents should like probably put the house on the market. Like they might be able to make some real dough. Like just saying, like a lot of people probably would pay top dollar to have a portal to the underworld. Get out of the lava. There. Thank you. Thank you, Callie. Oh yeah, one of the things that the laser that the laser does, I don't know how it works, is the laser also has the power to freeze things. That is a special power-up you could buy just for the laser. Like
そうですね。Steam のレビューの評価も実際高いので、どうでしょう。
You know, I don't know how you would get this house insured, Brosentia. I don't know. This is a really annoying little mini level here where it is a giant maze and it is incredibly easy to get lost in. And I have lost minutes to getting myself lost in it before. But you have to go this way, up these stairs, and then nope, up here, there we go. Past that skeleton and past that giant dude. Devil's Advocate probably knows it. Let's see. Okay, if I can, yeah, there we go. So that is a really difficult skip to do where you can just basically break down that wall and instead of going the long way around the level, just kind of go straight toward the exit. It's really cool. Satan and insurance, choose the evil you know. Why choose the lesser evil? I like that. I like that. That would. That. Yeah, no, the music in this game is great, actually. Like this game has a lot of really good stuff about it. Like, I think it's really cool. There's just a lot of weird design choices. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped there. Cool, I've collected a record that helps me no way whatsoever. Yeah, I was just supposed to go this way. So yeah, no, I was not supposed to go this way. I got lost. That's good. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I need to go down this way. Thank you. Ow. No, this is not the right way. Why am I all of a sudden getting lost? yeah, I need to get down there. And I just needed to go this way. Yeah, that's right. That was okay. If you're wondering why I'm not really caring about health, it doesn't really matter, because I had an item from the beginning of the game called the chicken wing. And the chicken wing means that whenever you lose all your health, you can reset to just get it all back. Like, it just, like, gives you all your health back once you go down 1 HP. So, yeah, I picked that up early in the run as just a little help just in case. And yeah, so now I've used up that. But we're almost to the end of the game. We're almost to the final boss. So, and if everything goes well, I should be able to show off a kind of funny oversight glitch kind of at the end. So, nice. Nice. Okay, we actually dodged. Yeah, so now that I've actually used up the chicken wing, I should take into account what my health is like. But I've got a lot of milk, and I can go ahead and eat the sandwich now since I'm almost to the final boss. So like I can get the benefits of the sandwich here for the final boss.
さあラスボスですね。
So here's actually Herbert.
カテゴリーのシステム上強化状態で挑んでいるので、
just kind of stand here.
すぐ終わるでしょう。
We beat him. There's our parents. Say hi, parents. Bye, parents. Here's Herbert. Time doesn't actually end until he goes off screen. Yeah, so 36:29.
はい、GG。
If you listen very carefully, you can hear a thud in the background right now. That's because I gamed over after beating the game. So yeah, we beat the game and then game overed, because you can game over by falling in lava after defeating the final boss. So yeah, that was Callie's Caves 3. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's a good face to end on. Like, good face bot. Where are you? Thank you all for the GGs. I hope you really...
終わりました。はい、ではここまでキャリーの洞窟3でした。続いてのゲームは、日本人奏者さんです。お楽しみください。で、ここで、司会は交代になります。ありがとうございました。
Thank you so much for that fantastic Callie's Caves 3 run, Cosmic. That was fantastic. I cannot imagine the nightmare it is to ensure that family's property. Thank you so much for that run. Up next, we have a very special showcase. The Dance Dance Revolution Supernova 2 Gimmick Showcase by Kino. Dance your little heart out, everybody.